In this video, we're going to talk about the 5 P's of marketing, and, because I'm a person of impeccable manners, a few Q's too. Stay tuned. In my last marketing video, I talked about the differences between marketing and promotion. When you understand that, you can start marketing effectively. And one of the most common marketing principles is the 5 P's: product, place, price, promotion, and people. This was popularized in the 1960s by E. Jerome McCarthy to give marketers a simple framework when thinking about a product. Product is, well, the product. For a book, it's the packaging. The book cover, book description, interior formatting, the quality of the writing, all that stuff. Anything that readers will touch, feel, or experience. You want to make sure that you're investing in the quality of your product by writing the best book you can, hiring cover designers and editors, etc. Place is where your product will be sold. If you only sell your book on Amazon, you're leaving money on the table. Smart marketing is making sure that your book is available on as many retail channels as possible and in as many formats as possible. Your price should be in line with other books in your genre, but it should also communicate the value. A $13.99 ebook that's only 100 pages long would probably strike readers as a ripoff. A $2.99 ebook that's 100 pages long, when other books in the genre at the same price point are only 50 pages, however, your book might have a higher perceived value. The key here is that customers care about value, not price. This is why internet marketers are able to charge $697 for content that you could just as easily get for free. On the flip side, it's also why readers download free books on their Kindles and never read them. These are two extreme ends of the spectrum, and you should aim for somewhere in the middle. Your product needs value. People are your target audience. I've talked about target audiences at great length in my other videos, so I won't go into that there. Suffice to say that you need to make sure that you're focusing on your target audience and no one else. Promotion is the last part that makes your marketing more effective. When you tell your target market that your product exists, many of them will buy it. So those are the famous 5 P's. Let's talk about a few Q's. First, even when you get the marketing right, readers and customers are going to have questions about your product. Your job is to eliminate as many of those objections as possible. Try to brainstorm what haters might say about your book and address the top 1 to 2 concerns in your product description. This is mostly for nonfiction authors, but for fiction authors, you just want to make sure that you're not drawing any comparisons in your marketing that aren't accurate. For example, if you present your book as Harry Potter meets the Notebook, it darn well better match that description or readers are going to let you know about it. The second Q: sometimes during your marketing, it pays to ask your readers questions to see what they like. It's called market research. Maybe you want their feedback on 2 different versions of your cover, or which character they'd like to see in a spin-off novel. Taking the time to ask them what they want will also help you in your marketing. And the third Q is just a shameless plug. If you want me to answer your marketing questions, shoot me an email at www.authorlevelup.com/contact, and I'd be happy to do a video. See what I did there? Take the time to understand the 5 P's, and you'll find that your book is much easier to market. That's it for this video. If this is your first time watching, I'd love to have you subscribe, and if this video helped you in some way, please click the like button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.